Hi families, Miss Stephanie here. In honor of March is Reading Month, I would like to walk you through how Kelly or myself would go through reading a book with our students. So when you're at home reading to them, you can use the same language, or you'll know what they're familiar to, and how we set up for our book nook. We are going to have a challenge this month. Our goal is for each child to have read 10 books with who's ever at home with them, and we're going to be sending home a sheet so you can keep track for us what they read. And then if each child gets 10 books, and we have 26 friends, so that would be 260 books read total, not per child, only 10 per child. We're going to have a pizza party right before spring break in honor of that. So let's get into the book. This is where I would first review with my friends the parts of the book. I would ask them, friends, what part of the book is this? And they'll say the cover or the front. And then I'll turn it to the back and ask them, what part of the book is this? And they'll say the back. I like to run my finger across here, and they'll either call it the spine or the binding. I'll ask them, what do the big words mean? And they'll say it's the title. And I'll ask, what are the little words? And they'll say either the author or illustrator, or sometimes both. And with a photo like this on a book, I would just stop here. And I would read the title to my friends. Today we're going to read Llama, Llama, Mrs. Mama. I like to drag my fingers and lift up for each word on the title so they can start recognizing that these letters pushed together are separate and those are words. So just looking at the picture and the title, Llama, Llama, Mrs. Mama, I would ask my friends, what do they think is going on right now in this picture? Some might know from the title, well, he's sad because he misses mom. Some might not get that. Some, I would draw attention to his face. What does his face look like, how he's feeling right now? If you get even more detailed, you can see that this is a window and that there's two students behind him. Maybe they'll see, oh, well, he must be at school. Some of my friends will notice the leaves are falling and that they would tell me that it's fall time. And then before I'm reading a book, I like to do a picture walk. It's not ideal for all books. It depends on what the book's about. Sometimes if it's not anything where it has like a setting and a plot and a problem and a resolution, and it's just like a fact book, might be a little bit harder to do a picture walk, but you'll always be surprised because the children always point out things that you never would have thought of, and it happens all the time, and I love hearing their thinking on it. So I would, start here. What do you think is happening in this picture? And they might say it's bedtime or it's morning time. This is before I'm going to read the words. We're going to go through each page. Okay, well, what's happening here? And they might notice, well, he's getting out of bed, washing his face. Maybe they're eating, doing the dishes. What time of day do you think this is? I could ask. And here we have a photo. And I would ask them what they think is happening right here. And they might tell me he's at school, or it might be they're at a friend's house. We don't really know with the context of the book yet because we haven't read it. So this is just them making predictions. What do you think's happening here? And based on the title and what we talked about with the cover, what do you think is going to happen next? And they might start thinking, well, the book is titled Llama, Llama, Mrs. Mama, and this is Mama dropping Llama off. He's probably going to cry, or he's going to be really sad. And so we would just do that throughout the entire book. Just do a picture walk. It can be as long or short as you want. And then you can go ahead and read the book. Once we start reading the book, I will stop to ask them, what was your prediction before I flipped the page? Oh, let's see if your prediction was right. Oh, look, it was, or it wasn't. Something else was happening. It's really good to stop between parts of the book. I might say, what's the problem right now? Llama Llama is sad. Mom left Llama Llama. I would ask, where's the setting? Where does this book take place? And I mean, in the beginning, it was at a home. It was at their home. Or in the middle, it was at school. I just like to have, sometimes I'll even pre-plan different things that I want to point out in a book, and I'll put it on a sticky note on the back to remind me. And it's great to have an idea of maybe what you want to talk about, but it's not required. And like I said before, you will be amazed on how quickly the children pick up things that you never saw or noticed before. And so that was just my quick little review on reading a book, going over the parts of the book, different things you can do besides just reading it. And in our storyboard, you'll also see Kelly's including the importance of read it again. It might seem silly reading a book 1, 2, 3 times, even in one day, but each time you read it, your child is able to get more information and is able to come up with more different ways of thinking and noticing, and it helps them wrap their head around the context of the book and make deeper connections throughout the day. So that is going over a book and reading a book. I hope this was helpful. We're excited to kick off March's Reading Month and look for those pieces of paper coming home. There's a couple things coming home. There's a project to work on. It's not a box. Kelly is including the video of that. The kids really love that book, and that's what we're going to decorate our door with for March's Reading Month. And the children are going to be able to take a box or a piece of paper with a square on it and create it to be whatever they want it to be. And then you'll have a paper coming home to help you mark off how many books your child has read. And then hopefully we'll get to 260 books read total, and we can have a pizza party. All right. Have a great day.